personnel being produced, we are quite hopeful that we will be able to make. So regarding changes, perception of the role of the pharmacists among themselves, at least now the couple of pharmacists have daringly have gone to the community pharmacy, and they are trying to, they are doing sort of a role model. So, and also doing some innovative activities as was presented in some of the presentations in the morning, and also I list out those what they have been doing and how they have been surviving, how they're making their living. And at least in a couple of hospitals, because of their ministry's directive, so the hospitals also, if the drug regulatory authority collaborates fully, then in that case, it's very easy that all hospitals are going to have pharmacists in the pharmacy, because that is already a government policy, and pharmacists are increasingly being made available. So this scenario will also improve, and I think the attitude towards pharmacy and particularly community and hospital is encouraging. And as part of the consensus between with the stakeholders, so this has been there has been a conflict. The country is in conflict, and all the professional and all the sectoral bodies are also in conflict, because they are all fighting for their territories, for their rights and all. So the stakeholder of pharmacies, like the Chemist and Druggist Association, the Pharmaceutical Association, the Pharmacist Association, the Graduate Pharmacist Association, the Certificate Pharmacist Association, the Pharmacy Students Association. So everyone wants to secure their share, because those students who have been in the study, if there is no future, then why should they go for the pharmacy? So for that reason, they are also trying to secure that position. So as a result, the Ministry of Health has to intervene twice to bring them together, and then at least they have come into consensus, and these consensus are really appreciable, because everybody's roles have been recognized, and there is room or space for everyone to advance. So that sort of collaboration has happened, and I think in this respect, the recent phenomena, whatever has happened, have been very good, particularly with respect to GPP. And the updated knowledge of the pharmacists, so refreshers courses have been recognized. So the two associations, Pharmaceutical Association and Graduate Pharmacy Association, so beside their association business, they also organize the courses, like courses on good manufacturing practice, courses on GPP, courses on drug stability study, courses on SOP writing, so and on. So this, they will organize a couple of events every year. So that way, some sort of activity or concept is there, but still yet to be institutionalized. So there is no formal, permanent body responsible for the training of the pharmacy manpower. So in the government sector, there is National Health Training Center, but then for the private, so nothing, but few people in the professional bodies, they are thinking of establishing a course based on the experience of other countries. And then as a role model, some of those guys who have daringly gone to the community pharmacy have been promoted. So their case stories have been cited, and they are invited to attend seminars, and they are made to represent different committees and all. So that way they are surviving, and also we have been encouraging them. And we give sometimes, if we happen to get like a WHO contract for certain activities, most of these activities have been done from the WHO budget, and we also give a share of that to those people who have been engaged in developing a community pharmacy. So that is the pharmacy practice guideline. So we are directed by these three things. GPP is the way to implement pharmaceutical care. That's what Dr. Joy said. And then pharmaceutical care is the responsible provision of the drug therapy for the purpose of achieving definite outcome that improves the patient's quality of life. That's what the IBI said. And also the neighboring country, India, also set GPP guideline aim to set standards for practice of pharmacy as a profession, because we are almost in the same sort of, so far as pharmacy profession is concerned, same level. Means there are also majority of the pharmacy manpower are either in education sector or in industry sector, but then in the community sector, these are all run by the other people than the pharmacy. Next, please. So regarding institutionalizing the pharmacy service, It's very difficult. We have found 2-3 sort of approach at the forum. One is Drug and Therapeutic Committee, and the other one is pharmacovigilance. Recently, the Drug Regulatory Authority has started reporting to the VGMED, and this is a form which have been distributed to the hospital. And in the hospital, nobody bother about the reporting, but it's the pharmacist. The pharmacist in the pharmacy who are the focal point. So they sort of coordinate with the clinician and try to get information in the form, and that will be ultimately communicated to the Drug Regulatory Authority, who is a focal point of the Uppsala Pharmacovigilance Center. And in that guideline, draft guideline, these are the two checklists. The one is on the quality audit. The other one is the implementation plan, which is also part of that document. Next, please. So we have done a couple of exercises with respect to those guidelines using the checklist in the guideline, and found that because we didn't cover the other aspects, the aspect covered was particularly the facility standards. So premises need to be more properly managed, because depending on where the pharmacies are located, they are small and they are quite big, and also some of them are situated in the supermarket scenario. So it's very diverse, and we have not been able to rationalize or to give a certain sort of a uniform framework. And then about 40 to 58% of the pharmacies lack service strategy, so it's just business. And then documentation is not available. They don't keep any record, even though Drug Regulatory Authority, they require the record for the abusive product and also the product which are sensitive, and so the environment sensitive with respect to the environment. So even they lack in maintaining those records. And then inventory management is not well considered as most of the pharmacies, and storage criteria ignored, not ignored, is ignored. And then inadequate prescription handling and counseling. Counseling is hardly done, and there is no space in the pharmacy for counseling, and the people would not like to listen, or being advised in the open. So that way, the GPP is also trying to focus, and also have given a sort of a model layout. And that layout of that GPP guideline, the council has developed and is given to the Drug Regulatory Authority. So the authority are expected to at least make sure that some of the basic thing, the minimum criteria is met before anybody opens a pharmacy. And some of the good things that have happened, so we try to promote those also, like patient and client medication data record. So one of the person who have opened a community pharmacy in a very well of society, well of community, so they started maintaining the record of the community people who seek the help, who seek the service from that pharmacy, and they also provide medicine in the home. So if somebody is on chronic medication, so they can do that job also, and they also prepare medication kit. So this is the one which is allowing them to survive. They are not making money from the dispensing, they are making money from the other activities that they are doing. Like they make a medicine kit for people going to trekking, going to mountaineering, and also they make kit for the school and other the corporate bodies.